G'day and welcome back to Riverview. Well, a little grassy strip at Riverview anyway. Soon to be farm. Don't ask about the fishing last night. Let's just say we're pretty hungry right now. Anyways, plan of attack today. I want to sell up what we got here in terms of wood. We've already got it cut to 6 meter length, so we can just load that straight up and run it up. I also want to cut down more here. So what I'm thinking is I might get in and do this first. There's nothing we really need to buy yet. So cutting down all these trees up to the oil mill there. And then we can get in, mow the grass, row, bale, wrap, and get that cooking. That'll be great. I only just noticed there's like tiny little bit of grass there sticking up and it's doing my head in. OCD does not like it. So yeah, I think that'll be the plan of attack today. And before I get too far into it, let's look at our specials. Yeah, nothing we really need. We don't need to buy anything at this point in time, other than I want to get a field, or that one with the sheep are. So yeah, once I cut that all down, like I said, quick mowing all that around there, and then we'll just get straight into selling a whole heap of logs again, and get that field. I reckon we should have enough. Once we cut down all these trees, we should be able to make enough nearly, I reckon. Whether it will be in today's episode, it's hard to say. I don't reckon. Today might be very similar to yesterday. Actually, we'll get our tractor out of the way. Probably have a tree land on top of it. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll go through, I'm going to cut down every single one of these trees. And then, turn the tractor off. And then we can move them all out of the way. And deal with this bit of grass, then deal with the wood. Well, I'd like to say that was a nice quick job, but it didn't feel quick. Anyway, they're all cut down. Basically now all I got to do is just move them. So we'll grab our tractor and we'll hook up the log puller. I'm just going to keep calling them that until I'm corrected. Don't know really what they're called. I should just look it up. Oh, we're a bit off there. Alright. Okay, we'll start down this end. Get them like nice and close to the road. And I'm pretty sure I was right taking two at a time. I mean, it's not fast, but it's not like we got far to go. I just need to pull it out of where we're going to be mowing. Lovely. So if we go at it about here, then it'll leave enough room so I can load up those other logs later. because we're already in the negative. We don't want to stay there too long. We do have to get in to start paying that loan back as well. Alright, so that's what I'll do, is I'll line them all up along here. I'll go through, do that, and then we can get in and start doing up a bit of mowing. Alright, just bringing over the last two bits of, two trees. Pretty sure we got about 24 here, I think. I might be wrong. But we're a lot. If there's not enough to be able to buy the field that I want, there's something wrong. Something terribly wrong. But yeah, we should easily. Hopefully. But I'll just get all this squared up. I'm not going to level it out or anything like that. I want to get straight in. We'll mow. Give it a mow, row, bale and wrap. So then we can have some more silage cooking. Just put this over here. And we'll just check on the bales actually. Okay. But anyway, I'm gonna go through. We'll do a time lapse of good mow, row, bale and wrap. And yeah, at least then that'll be sorted. We don't have to worry about this anymore. We'll have, I don't know, I reckon there'll be probably 5 bales maybe in this area. That's better than nothing. Yeah, we'll go through this and then we can get into selling some logs.
Come all you young rounders, and a story I'll tell of the promise of heaven and the warning of hell. Take heed where you ramble, or too soon you will go. Way up on the hillside where the new flowers grow. Well, he met in the springtime, the sun sinking low. 2 star-crossed lovers in the still melting snow, where the loving was easy and the courting was brief. There they called her a beauty, they called him a thief. In the quiet of the evening, they'd steal away, where the laughter would flow and the fiddle would play. Well, the folks called it wrong, but hell, it seemed wrong.
Nice. We're just about done. Last one here. I won't worry about. Oh. Damn it. It's going so well. I won't worry about stacking them up just yet. I will put them off to the side though, because there are going to be, you know, a good 30% behind, which will be at least another month. Yeah, it's alright. We're halfway through the day and we've actually got quite a bit done. Quite a bit more than I thought we would. So yeah, so far so good. And now we've got all that area, so once the grass grows back on that, what have we got here actually? 5, 4, 8, 16 bales? That's not bad. And all up, you're looking at that size bales, top dollar, looking at about 8 grand. mean, yeah, I know it's only a load of wood, but like I was saying before, wood's a finite resource. Grass will just keep growing. Okay, so next on the list is we'll go sell. Basically now I want to be able to afford the that field with the sheep barn. So we're looking at about 85 grand, 85 or 89, something like that. Which is going to be a lot of wood, but like I said, I'm going to be very surprised if we don't make it from all the wood we got here. So we'll see how we go. Oh, I've got to take me weight off for a second. I'm going to move the trailer up. We'll grab all the small bits. I'll just worry about this stack of 12 here for starters. And then once I've gone through all that, I will line up those bad boys and just pretty much do exactly the same. But we should get a good idea out of what we got here, how much we'll get from there. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there's 24. That's gonna bug me. So yeah, I'm pretty sure there's 24 there, there's 12 there, so whatever we make there, surely double, and that'll be it. Okay, so I'm going to go through, all these bits can be picked up by hand. Chuck all these on first, and we'll go through and there, load all them up. Make the money, don't need to buy anything other than that field. So it would be nice to own something. And getting the sheep up and running, that'll be fantastic. Just need a tedder, we can afford that. Or a few more trees, cut down. Oh, can't aim. Right, so what I'll do is I'll fill this up with all the small bits. I'll probably use the tractor to get a few of those larger bits to put on top. And we'll take that up and sell, and then yeah, we'll keep on carrying on. Alright, so I got that pretty full. Probably a bit too much. I reckon if we do this one, there'll probably be two more loads of that one over there left. And then we'll be able to start on this lot, which should be quite a lot of wood, quite a lot of money. But yeah, I know it's been like a lot of the same these first few episodes, but I didn't want to cheapen, like, you know, I wanted it to be a survival and do it hard. And I know you just got to, once we get over this hurdle of relying on trees so much for income, we'll be good. The way things are going, we should end up with be able to buy the fields on the next episode, the next month. And we're also going into March. So once we get up closer to it, actually, we can have a look and see where it's at growth-wise. I don't think... I have been keeping an eye on it when I drive past it. I don't think it was cut before winter. But you never know. I could just be looking wrong. There is lots of grass fields around though. So silage can be a big thing we could be selling. The other question is, should we get a silage pit or keep using the bales? I'm not too sure. We do have that silage pit. Well, we don't have it, but up at that farm that we had a little tour around in, there was the silage pit up there. I am more of a fan of bales. Whichever way we go, even if I don't use the pit, I'll take that out and put a bale storage area in. Okay, so we're just going up to that first, or what we're going to purchase as our first field. And does look like tomorrow it could be like ready to harvest. If we can get that and go straight in to be able to cut it, that would be lovely. And then what I can do is our first cut, we may make it all hay, just so I've got the food for the sheep that's there. We'll be balling. Start getting that wool, sell the wool. We'll need a little bit more equipment. I would like a second tractor soon too. Then we can start looking at some contracts, put some AI on contracts. Anyways, let's have a look. Where's the best place for us to sell today? We want a wood. Got the heating plant at 1014. We'll take it. Got a fair bit on here too. A lot of little stuff, so it'll be interesting. I don't think it'll be 5 figures. I'd be surprised if it was. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, that's not bad. Alright, so pretty much load and go. Well, I've got at least another 2 loads down there that I know of. So what I'll do is we'll go through, do a little time lapse of us loading up and coming up here to sell. And then once we get through that, we can line up the other logs and cut them up, get them ready. Yeah, I'll see you then.
In the sun-painted picture, and the day turned to night. Come up on the hillside, we'll have a time. If you'll bring the kisses, honey, I'll bring the wine. Keep your heart guarded, or too soon it'll fall. When one walks back home, honey, only one knows it all. Well, she walked up the hillside alone one day, and the heart is a hunter, always knows of its prey. And her father's old pistol hanging loose by her side. When she aimed once, she never shot twice. Well, the air was so still, the sky was so blue. Before she could see them, the laughter she knew. She heard 2 shots ring out down.
Okay, now we got all that done. So yeah, we'll leave the trailer there. We can still put a bit more in. I was thinking about just taking it up and selling it, but it's not going to do us any, you know, we don't need it. Like, we do need it, but we don't need it right now. So I'll stick the log puller back on. Square up all these trees over here. And at least if we can get that all ready to go, have it all cut up, then we can go through sell tomorrow. To 28,000 already. I reckon there's another that'll get us up to with what we got in there, at least 35. So I reckon we'll do it easy. Easy 85, 89, either or. Let's just say 90, just to be safe. So next episode, that build should be ours. Right. Let's get these as level as possible. And it will be good. Then we'll have to decide, do I move my little house? Like move it over to the new field, or we keep this area? I'm sort of thinking keeping this area as a home to begin with, until we end up with that farm up north. I don't want to push. Yeah, near enough. We'll winch this one out though. So yeah, I'll just leave it here for now. And I do want to get a tree planter at some stage and replace all this. Why don't you... Right over it up. There we go. Alright. It's good to know. I don't think I've got a key binding on for the winch. No problem. So what I'll do now is I'll just go through, finish leveling these out. I'm going to cut them all down. Got to lower it. Cut them all into 6-meter logs, and then we'll come back in there, see what sort of time we got left. Which I'm not expecting to have much time left, to be honest. And yeah, we'll take it from there. Alright, all cut up, all squared up, ready to go. We got half hour, so what I'm going to do is jump in the tractor quickly. It's good to know that we're going to have light now, right up until 6 every day. So that's really handy. So what I'll do is just chuck a few. Actually, we don't even need the tractor really. I'll put the log puller away. I'll just get the trailer a bit closer. We'll just chuck the smaller bits up on it. At least have a load ready to go first thing tomorrow. Or, I mean, next episode. As I said, tomorrow is next episode. And then we'll be able to go flat out, get that field. Then with a bit of luck, it's going to be right to mow. Although I have a feeling it's not going to be till April. Yeah, I think we've set ourselves up nicely for tomorrow. Very nice. And if we have enough money left over, after we get the tedder as well, I'd like to get a few sheep. Get that wool starting. It's all going to help out. Actually, I want to have a quick look. What is wool? Now have a quick look at what wool is actually worth. I think we've gone past it. There he is. Like it's not. It is a good price. And I mean, for the sake of what all we got to do is just make sure they got hay. Yeah, silly not to. And we'll be able to make a lot more silage off the grass in the field there. It'll help out a lot. Yeah, we're gonna look a lot better from tomorrow onwards. Yeah, I think the next goal would be to get a tractor. Then we can start getting a bit of AI help going. Either whether it's contracts or I think that should do it. We have to look at contracts actually. We got none, so what about discounts? Anything changed? They got a sugar beet machine, which we're not going to need that. Not going to need anything overly big on this map, I don't think. But yeah, I reckon, like I said, we're in a good spot to get in to get that field tomorrow. And start working our way up into the big guys league. So yeah, we'll finish it up there. Thank you all for coming by. Don't forget, like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode. Cheers, everyone.